We're Caroline and Ian, a British couple who've given up work, left the UK, given away their possessions, and have now for the past 3 years been on a full life van tour.
So come and join us and see how Christian faith and van life work together.
In Thasos.
In Thasos at the moment.
On a wing and a prayer. Sat here minding my own business and I'm so excited. There's actually 2 dolphins that have just turned up in the bay. Oh, I hope they come up again. There. Absolutely unbelievable. See if they come up again. They are spectacular. Ian! Well, I am surprised. I think Ian's going to try standing up because it's a little bit choppier than it looks. He looks like Robinson Crusoe coming to this little island. Ahoy there, matey. Permission to come aboard.
Looks like we've got ourselves a special tea going on here tonight. It's been absolutely gorgeous today. We've even dipped ourselves in the sea. We've even spotted some dolphins. Unfortunately, I don't think they came out very well on the picture. But it is our own little private beach. We've parked here before, the last time that we came down. And it's a lovely quiet night. We've got a couple of like shally things at the side, you know, like these caravans and stuff. They're obviously owned by somebody, but I think they only come every now and again. The mist finally cleared. The sun's about to go, well, it's still quite high, but it's on its way down. And today, for the first day, we've had our awning out. Don't think we've had that awning out for... Oh, we've picked up this blooming cat as well. Unfortunately, I gave it a few nibbles and the blooming thing won't disappear now.
You know you're retired when you've got time to watch the ants. They're quite fascinating. So this is their highway. Some are going up it, some are going down it, but everybody knows what they're doing. And then they're going from one little area. Oh, there's a queen, I think, or something. And then all the way up here. Oh, they're going further and further.
Further up there, they suddenly all disperse and go all over the place.
Okay.
So they're still together there. And then all of a sudden...
Yeah, they're going in all directions further on. But isn't nature great? You know, without normal communication, each one of these ants knows what it's doing. And they're all working together to help each other. What a lovely day we've had. That's how relaxed we've been. Sun's going down. Promise of a bright day tomorrow. We've come down to the beach.
What's going on here, my love?
Ooh, we can see it in your glasses. It's glowing. Mr. A's built a terrific fire. So we're having a little campfire on the beach before we settle down for the night. There's one happy dog, one happy man, and one very happy lady. We've been parked up for the last few days on this little bit of a peninsula by the sea. The weather's not been up to much at all. It's been really, really misty. Just keeps rolling in. And where we are, all along the headland, people have made these tiny homes with varying degrees of success. Some of them are quite incredible and are massive, like huge marquees with caravans at the back. There's Frankie right down at the bottom. Just see its roof. But there's about 7 of these little houses that people have made. This is probably the best one. There's Frankie right over there. We've managed to walk around the bay, and this probably gives you a better idea of the little shack houses that are everywhere. People have just got what they can, made up a house with it. Most of them have got a caravan at the back and then like a balcony. It's a really nice cove. And we've come up this headland to have a look at this little monument and the cross in the background. You can see just how much the mist is from the mountains. This is the 3rd day of this. The mist has really cleared up today. It's beautiful. And we're just having another chill day, can you believe? I've been swimming a couple of times. Ian's out on the paddleboard. It's choppier than it looks, so I don't think he's going to stand up. I think he's just kayaking. We're hoping that we see the dolphins again today. They might be creatures of habit and come back. And this cat is driving us crazy. It just won't leave us alone. Especially Ian, and Ian's not fond of cats. It's been trying to get up on his knee, crawling in the back of his chair when he sits down. It's quite comical, really. And Delilah's staying up with me in the shade. So we've got the awning out again because it is so warm that we just need that little bit of shade. I am so excited today because today we are off to Amoliania, and it's a little island. We've got to drive 1.5 hours that way, catch a ferry, which is only €3.50, and it's 10 to 15 minutes journey, and over we go. Now this is one of the backpacks. I may have overpacked a little. I think we're only going for 2 nights, possibly 3 if we can stretch it, but definitely 2 nights. We've got this pack, a bigger pack, the tent, and a bag with bits that I need quick, like Delilah's drinks bowl.
Passports?
No passports, but I've got my money and my phone.
You're like Dora the Explorer there. Look at you.
I feel like a young thing. How they go backpacking for a long time with this, I don't know. It is heavy. So Ian's got me one with wheels on, so that if it all gets too much, I can pull it along. The only downside is that there is a metal bit sticking in my bottom of my back. But it's our first go at it, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, 1 minute you set off to go to one place that we were looking at, going onto that island, and next minute you stop and you find somewhere else to park.
I really shouldn't have grumbled. It was worth every mouthful. 10 minutes later, 2 kettles of water, cup of tea, strawberries and ice cream, and a clear kitchen. And this is the little beauty that Ian's been using. So he saw this in a supermarket. I think it was about £30, and it's absolutely belting. So we can use it off the EcoFlow system, and it makes the crispiest chips I've ever tasted. Ian's done chicken for him tonight as well. So yeah, not very hungry on energy. I think we managed to get 2 lots of chips done and a basket full of chicken, and we used something like 30% of the battery of the EcoFlow. So yeah, lovely evening. Ian's outside chatting to friends. I'm just going to sit outside and watch the sun go down. Sorry about that. This is the port we're in. Just been watching all the families walking out with the pushchairs and having a nice evening. And there goes the sun. As is the way of On a Wing and a Prayer and the Andrews clan, we didn't get to the ferry.
Colour of this face.
So
That one.
we ended up finding this town, and it's
Teeth look clean.
and it's amazing, this town. So we'll put up what it is, because we don't even know where we are. But there's a market on, it's by the beach, there's loads of little shops, loads of little cafes, and they absolutely love dogs. We're getting stopped every 5 minutes for people to pet the dog and look at the dog. So we've been to the market, got some fruit and veg, and the lady gave me a free pear. Didn't tell me, just popped it in the bag as a surprise, which, that's nice, isn't it?
That being a fruit.
Yes.
Pear. Yeah.
He's not woke up yet, ignore him. And so we've stopped now for a drink, and I've got freshly squeezed orange juice. Ian's got a beer. We've been given a bowl of crisps free and a bottle of water, and water for the dog, the whole lot, £6.50. And this is really freshly squeezed, it's lovely. So I think we're going to stay here for a night and then decide what to do.
There's a few vans parked down on the harbour. So
I think
so we're in safe company. You
Yeah.
can park down there, no problem at all. I've had a look, it's all free parking.
And I think by evening it's going to look different again with all the little lights and everything on, so I would like to see that.
Oh, you want another daylight?
A little ambience. As much as I enjoy being in the mountains and the forests and quiet beaches at night. I do also like dipping into civilization, and it's been really nice here at Thasos because I've done a lot of people watching, and you know, the world over people are all the same. So last night there was girls walking down in little groups being really sassy in front of boys, and then turning around to make sure that the boys were looking at them. And then of course when the boys were looking at them and shouting, they were quite affronted and walked off, but quickly did a detour to make sure they were still being watched, and that just made me giggle. It reminded me of my youth. And the other thing is watching mums with the push chairs, and they stop with the other mums, and the first thing they always do is pop their heads in each other's prams to check out each other's babies and have a little chat, which is lovely. The dogs as well, so I was watching all the dogs. There's quite a few wild dogs here, and there's one particular male dog that's dominant, and it wheezes all over little areas, and then other dogs will come and wee on top of its wee to try and get the territory back, and then the big dog will come back again and wee on top of that. And it reminded me of teenage graffiti artists, you know, when they do these big graffiti tags of the names, and then somebody else comes and graffitis over the top of it. All about domination and holding on to your patch. And then the other thing is old people. I do love watching old people. I think it's just my hope and promise of the future that I'll be doing this with Ian, and they walk along quite comfortably with each other in silence, not because they've not got anything to say, but just because they're being with each other, just being still, and it's a lovely thing to watch. So before we leave this place, I'm just going to sit and ponder a little more and watch what's going on. Oh, and the other thing is, I am forever grateful for this life that we've got. You know, I wake up every morning and I know how privileged we are, and you know, just to be able to take the time to be still is a wonderful thing. I don't know if you can see this. We've seen them flying through the air. They are massive.
Drop your phone if it jumps.
And what it actually is, it's a grasshopper. And they fly. Oh, bless it, no, it's dead. Why?
Dead?
It is, it's got crushed at the top there. It's not moving.
Its leg's moving.
It's not, oh. No, I think it's had it. Oh, you won't see it fly, sorry.
So out for a little sneaky meal again. And a couple of bottles of beer, and Mrs. has just had one of these things here. I don't know if you can see it. Looks like a chimney cake, but it was chips and chicken.
Pita bread.
Pita bread.
With chicken and chips and tomato and lettuce and mayonnaise. But Mr. A did a blunder, because we came to this restaurant
and I ordered, if you can see it on that board, I ordered the chicken strips, and they said not at the moment, and I've realised I've actually ordered off the wrong menu. That's the one next door. We're at this one here. So they made me chicken nuggets instead, which is just as now, you know, it worked out quite nice. And the one who liked Caroline's meal was, look at her there, she's still looking at the plate.
we shared.
God, her eyes don't half get big when she's ready for something to eat. But they've got all these, here you are. See if you can see how many different utensils that they've used for the lights. Yeah. Oh, this Stavros is a lovely place. It's really nice. So we've been here a couple of days. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, one of the good things about being up early is we can have breakfast.
Is that you get donuts the size of your head. The size of them.
Huge donuts, cappuccinos and fresh orange juice, and this is our breakfast treats.
this is a ferry that we'll be going over on. It's not called Ron, but we're going over it on. And this port is like, it looks a bit dilapidated really, but obviously it's a very busy area for going over onto this little island that is here.
What's the island called again?
Amarillo. Are we on our way to Amarillo? Amaluani. Yes, indeed. It's about the size of that little hill there. So there is a motorhome ready to go on. I think that they must reverse on, because there's a camper coming off actually. Now, according to the park for night, it reckons that there isn't anywhere for campers to park up. Unless they can only park up because at the moment it's out of season. But we wouldn't get on there. Look at the drop there.
You would.
No.
Anyway, we're camping. I'm looking forward to camping.
Yeah, we're actually going over backpacking. So if you watch here, as this lorry comes down, right, taking his time so don't take the front of his van off. But it's there, boom, our bulb house would be squashed to billio. Yeah, watch it with this van here. Yeah, steady, steady. Where's the scrape? What's the scrape? Yeah, and I would.
Much higher than ours actually.
And I'd definitely say that's higher up. Yeah, you're right. Here comes a posh car getting off. So the other ones that we've been going on, or the other ferries that we've been looking at, are really quite flat. So but this one's got a bit of a lump coming off it. Everybody's taking it really steady, so I'm surprised that there isn't a way of actually lifting it slightly. But, yeah. Anyway, it's quite a nice day, isn't it, my love?
Lovely.
You say you were thinking of
I'm definitely having a swim when the ferry's gone.
definitely getting into that sea, she says, when the ferry's gone out. I'm just going down there where the beaches are. What's up? Can you not wait for the ferry? Well, the sun's about to go down. We are looking at taking the ferry tomorrow over onto the island over there. So this is the other side of the port. As you can see, there's Frankie. Parked nestled in quite well there. I mean, for a car park, if you're going to come as a foot passenger, leave your car here, there's quite a bit of room for parking. So that seems to be okay. I think the only thing that was putting Caroline off, and probably making me feel a bit weary and all, is that everything's got locks on it. They've even tied down a chair. So that's a bit strange.
Makes me nervous.
Yeah, it makes her nervous.
However, lots of the locals have been going past and talking to us and nodding and smiling, having little conversations. So I always think if you get to know people, they'll kind of watch out for things for you. And we're not that far away. If we took binoculars, we could keep our eye on the bus.
Not that you could do anything if somebody was getting in. What are you going to do? Shout?
And do I want to spend my day hiking watching the bus?
Well, yeah, I think it'd be fine there. We're so far away. This port is actually sort of not near anything. So because of that, I don't think people will come down unless they're actually coming to the port to go on the boat. And that's the only town on the island over there. That's it. Once you get out of there, that's it. There's a bit of a road that does half the island, but the other half of it is just wilderness. So we're hoping to find somewhere to put the tent there with a mired.
So we got on the ferry and it was bang on time. It was €7 for 2 adults and the dog was free. 10 minutes over and we're coming over to Amonowani now. Really easy ferry. Ian said he was right. We wouldn't have got the bus on because of the dip of that tailgate. What a lovely little island.
So we've got the tent. We've found a little area. We're next to a camping site and they've been very good to us. They've said it's all right we park here. Their actual campsite isn't open at the moment. And as you can see, could you pick a better place? I think we were a bit naive. Actually, we just thought that we were just going to walk onto the island and we'd just put a tent up, no problem. But the island has got all shrubland. Most of the ground has got still got shrub in it, so it's not flat. But hey, what can you say here? So a couple of things that we were short of that we weren't even thinking about. One of them was unfortunately we've come over on a Sunday, and so water is not only scarce, it's impossible. All the supermarkets and everything are actually shut today. So if you noticed, next to this campsite they've got the water taps, but the water taps are also shut and not working. He has got a tap at the side. He's filled Delilah's little water bowl up, but I don't think that's going to be enough. So I might see if I can sneak some proper water that we've got. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave this vlog now while we set the tent up, and I'll be able to say here's one I prepared earlier. Well, a quick prayer before we started. Prayer as we enter the island. I was praying that the Lord would direct us to a really nice spot, and you saw between the trees, and without any hoo-ha or faduddle, ta-da! Just like that. Yeah, how she's still got the energy, I've no idea. We did make one blunder. We brought the jackery over, and we've got the air pump for the airbed and forgot the adapter. So Mrs. here has been an absolute trooper. She's blown her little lungs out.
And now I'm going to make a coffee.
Oh, going to make a coffee. And Delilah's really happy. She's under the shade. So this is ideal.
Thank you very, very much.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. The only thing that we didn't bring now was the bodyboard. Yeah. That'd have been ideal here. I'll tell you something, I think I might go for a swim in a bit. I'll have the coffee first though, I think. Yeah. But our first attempts of actually wild camping on an island without the van and without any other amenities. I think we've packed probably just a little bit too much. Yeah, we brought a survival bag just in case. Got our little seating area. Been and got a little bit more water because we brought one of these 10-litre things. The kettle's on the stove, look at the size of that. I think it's going to be one cup of tea and then wait half an hour for the second one. This
hope
is
we've got enough gas, that's the thing.
this little storage area. Yeah, when I plugged it in, it was already open, so quite a bit of the gas disappeared.
And
But
we've never used this system before, so we don't actually know how much gas they hold. But we're hoping that is going to provide us with all our teas and coffees, soup for tea tonight, and fried eggs for breakfast. Because there's no supermarkets open and there's no restaurants open because it's Sunday.
well, I did bring the spare one.
Oh, excellent.
I think I did anyway.
Don't build me up to drop me down again.
If I didn't, it'll be the survival bag all over again. Oh dear.
We'll be drinking water.
Who knows? I could be anywhere. Yep. So this is our camping little area.
It's good.
Yeah. So when we was praying and asking God that He give us the perfect place, we got camping, we got place to sit, we've got shade for the dog. We're in between the trees, which means because it's a bit of a sandy area, we can tie the tent to the trees to make it more sturdy.
View.
And the view, I know. We've shown this, yes.
So a cup of coffee and then definitely going for a swim.
It is. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And maybe tomorrow that bar over there might be open as well. Oh, that'll be it all.